Hey everyone, I'm Jeff Williams, the founder of pennypro.com and the co-founder of traderscouncil.com. Two programs that are built through many years of experience and educational understanding of what traders just like yourself need. We built Penny Pro about 10 years ago, and I have to say that probably when I first built it, I was using EquityFeed. And it's been 10 years now. I've been moving along, helping thousands of traders navigate the penny stock and small cap markets. And one of my specialties is teaching people how to take a small amount of money and build it into a large portfolio. I've done this not once, not twice, like 3 or 4 times now. And my year-to-date gains in 2018 here are over 5,000% on my small account challenge. So a lot of people out there, they're frustrated. They try to find services that are here to help them make money. And it just doesn't work with a small amount of money. They're trading with hundreds of thousands of dollars, and it's just not happening. So if you want to learn from someone who trades a small account, come check us out at pennypro.com. But more importantly, get familiar with the program of EquityFeed. There is so much that EquityFeed offers. You know, a lot of people ask me about what's the best service out there for news, or the best service out there to scan for stocks, or best service out there for, pre-market action. There are certain services out there that do those one things, but EquityFeed does all that in one. I mean, if you look at the launchpad here, we have the market view, which I use every morning pre-market right up until 9:30 to find the most actively traded stocks in the price range that I like to trade, which is the small cap and penny stock markets. There's the news streamer that finds all the live news that comes through the wire, again, on any specific price range or market that you want. They have stock scanners. Today I'm going to talk about the filter builder. This is something I use every single day to find good momentum trades at the end of the day that have helped me build my small portfolio 5,000% this year. Think about that, 5,000%, right? Not 100%, not 50%, not 200%, not even 500%, 5,000%. And I find most of my trades right here on EquityFeed's filter builder. And it's a very simple scan, gang. This is not something that takes us, hours to do. We can set this up in just a matter of a couple minutes. I'm going to show you right now what I do and how I set it up. So we go to filterbuilder.com, and what we're looking for is to set up a couple quick things. So first thing we're going to do is set our price, right? We're going to go under the filter builder, and we're going to go under the analytical section number 1. So there's basically 3 steps here. Select your analytic, select your operator, select your input values, and then add the query. Then you move on to your next step. So I'm going to show you what I do. I go for price action at least, I should say less than $4, not at least, but less than 4. All right, because I'm looking for stocks, again, in the small cap realm, small cap and penny stock market. So if you like to find stocks that are greater than, $5 or $10 or whatever, you select whatever you want. So I do less than or equal to $4 in value, and I add that to my query. So again, I'm looking for stocks that are trading under $4. If you want to find stocks that are trading under $1, just put whatever you want. You can do multiple operators, so find stocks that are over 5 cents but under $1. Whatever you want, you can do that. So we'll get that as our step number 1. Now we're going to go to the next portion, again, because we want to find stocks now that are over a certain area. So I like to find stocks that are over a penny. So I'm going to do 0.01. So I'm going to add that to our query now. So now we have our price parameter set, right? Super simple. Basically, find the stocks that are over a penny but under 4. That's it. Now we're going to go to the next area, which talks about percent change. So what I want to do now is close this up and go to change. Actually, I'm going to go to percent change, excuse me. So I'm going to go to percent change, and I'm going to tell the system to find me stocks that have more than 5% in the green today. So let me just recap that to make sure you understand what I'm looking for. I'm looking for stocks that are up at least 5% today. So percent change today is greater than 5%. So if a stock's up 3%, not going to hit the scanner. If it's up 10%, it'll hit my scanner. If it's up 20%, it'll hit. So very simple. Now what I like to do is find some stocks that have fairly good liquidity. That's important. When you get into a stock, you don't want to get into an illiquid stock. You want to get into a liquid stock that has some good amount of trading so that you can get it in and out without having to worry about the price fluctuation too much. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here to trades. Then we're going to go to day trades. We're going to find stocks that have at least greater than or equal to 50. Okay, at least 50 trades. So what this does in the first couple minutes is it just kind of, eliminates stocks that only have just a couple trades. We want this to find at least 50 trades or more. Obviously, the farther we go into the day, the more trades we want to see. But it eliminates the first couple, maybe stocks that are up 100% that might have a really bad spread, but only 2 or 3 trades. We don't want that. We want to find fairly liquid stocks. So now we do volume. All right. So now we're going to go over here. We're going to go to volume. We're going to go to days volume. We want to have this set to greater than or equal to 250,000. So we add that to our query. Days volume, 250,000. Now we're going to do days dollar volume greater than or equal to 100,000. So that's got to be fairly active with the amount of volume, and it has to be fairly active as far as the dollar volume. That's really important too, because we want to make sure, again, that we're finding stocks that have good liquidity. And sorry if I keep looking over here. I just want to make sure I have all the criteria. So that's it. It's very easy, very simple. Stocks under 4, over a penny, up at least 5%, day trades at least 50 so far, at least 250,000 volume, and at least 100,000 in dollar volume. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save this. You can save it to whatever you want. Now when you're ready, just go ahead and hit run filter. Now when I run filter, the screen's going to come up like this. All right, this is for today's action. And there's a couple things that I have on this result window that I think are important, or that I watch anyways. The percent change right here. And then also percentage off high. If you don't see these here, you can always right click and you can insert more columns. There's a whole bunch to choose from here. You can do short interest, whatever you want. You can add columns to it. But I've added percent change and percentage off the high. And I categorize mine according to number of trades. I want the most active trades on top and then the least active on the bottom. So I look for stocks that are really active, but also that are not that far off the day's high. I don't want to, for me personally, I don't like to trade a stock that's up 18%, but 37% off the high. To me, that means it's pulled back too much. I like to find stocks like we do in Pennyland that have good momentum, that are surging. Those are the stocks I like to play with my small account. So I like to find stocks that are up a lot, but don't have a lot of percentage off the high. And that's it, gang. It's really simple. That's a very quick, easy scan. You can use the filter builder, EquityFeed. It's great. It's definitely worth the money, because if you can make one trade and make $100 or $200, you paid for your service for a month. It's that easy. It's a dynamic service. I've had it for years. I highly recommend trying EquityFeed. And if you want to learn more about the penny stock market, hey, pennypro.com, traderscouncil.com. We're definitely here to help you out. Hope you enjoyed it. I look forward to talking with you real soon.